into fish meal.
This means that over 30 million tons of wild fish is caught in part to feed farmed fish.
You need about 3 kilos of anchovies to produce 1 kilo of salmon.
But ground fish is also on the menu for other animals.
Pigs and Dutch pigs and chicken and so on. And this is a tremendous waste of good food, obviously.
So fish are ground into meal which is used in the rearing of livestock. Despite the fact that since 2000 feeding pulverized animals to other animals has been banned in the EU, this isn't so for fish. And so they end up on the plates of farmed fish, the pigs and the chickens. Fish are also used to make pills. Pharmacies, drug and health stores sell them in large amounts.
Fish oil is a subject that really makes me angry.
So the oil that we get from fish, we put in pills. The oil consists of omega-3 fatty acids, and that's what we're after. But fish are made up of only 3 to 5% oil. So you need a lot of fish for just 1 litre.
You need many, many kilos of fish. In the best case, it's maybe 20 kilos of fish in order to get 1 litre of fish oil.
If you believe the labels, it's good for nearly everything. It improves learning in children. It's good for your bones and joints. It's good for your memory. It keeps you fit and young. But are the manufacturer's claims correct?
This one is especially for babies, and it says it helps the development of their brain and it's good for the nervous system.
That's not necessary to take fish oil pills for that.
This one is for children, and it says it helps their concentration and their memory, and it helps their learning prestations to get better.
Yeah, it's not proven.
This one is for people above 50 years old, and it says it helps the mind being active, helps them to keep up to date, and it's good for the concentration.
You don't need fish oil pills for that.
It is not fish oil, in fact, because it is made from fish, but the fish doesn't make it themselves. It is a product that they get with their food, and it's in plankton.
This one says it helps keeping your joints flexible, and it helps keeping your blood pressure stable.
Sounds good. It's not necessary to take fish pills.
Fish end up as pills in jars because we believe these pills are beneficial for our brains, muscles and joints. The European Food Safety Authority recently rejected all of these claims. And that means that manufacturers must remove these rather imaginative promises from their labels. So we don't just catch fish to eat, but we turn them into pills. We process them into fish meal for pigs, chickens and farmed fish. When all the while we're convincing each other that fish farming is a solution for overfishing. Even after more than 25 years of diving, the underwater world remains intriguing to Dos. The water's surface always looks the same. Yet once he submerges, the enchantment takes hold, and there are still unique moments.
Recently I wrote an article about the east coast of Bonaire, and my last sentence was that I have not been able to take good pictures really close of eagle rays. Very recently I was there again, and my first dive, very first dive in shallow water, there was an eagle ray, and the eagle ray was eating. They eat mollusks, they find them in the sand, and I thought, oh, this is my chance. It was a spotted eagle ray. It's one of the most beautiful rays in the ocean, and I saw the eagle ray looking at me, but then I thought, okay, don't breathe, stay calm. And then my distance in the end was 50 centimeters. And he accepted me. It was a fantastic moment. In all these years that I have been diving, 25 years, I have never been able to do this.
Dos advocates the preservation of healthy oceans because he can see the destruction with his own eyes. It is not only overfishing and its aftermath that destroy the world underwater. Coral the world over is dying because of pollution and global warming.
Yeah, when I dive here and I see all the dead corals overgrown with algae and bleached, of course, because of the high temperatures, it makes me feel very, very sad. And imagine that only a few years ago, this was a wonderful, wonderful coral reef with healthy corals. And nothing came up in my mind that it was possible to destroy them.
This devastation is also man-made. Our excessive carbon dioxide emissions are causing an underwater disaster.
The oceans are the main structures in this world that absorb carbon dioxide. And the oceans give back 70%, 70, of all the oxygen that we breathe. So we're completely dependent on the health of the oceans. And we're destroying them. It's so stupid.